scalping strategy is famous for using small trades to catch minor price movements and gain consistent profits. The profit of the scalping strategy is usually very stable, and the risk is very low. Also, it is often combined with leverage to accelerate profits. I'm going to show you a very simple yet effective 1-minute scalping strategy that combines 3 exponential moving averages with the Williams fractal indicator. I'll also break down the strategy for all the details, including the entry points, take profit target, and stop-loss placement. Also, I'll backtest this strategy across all markets, including stocks, forex, and crypto, as well as on all small time frame levels like 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. Now let's get into the strategy and break it down. For this strategy, you're going to need 3 exponential moving averages. So we open the indicator tabs and add 3 exponential moving averages to the chart. The first one is a 20-period exponential moving average. The second is a 50-period, and the third a 100-period. Also make sure to change the color for each moving average. Next, you're going to need the Williams fractal indicator, which are these arrows above and below the candles. To get this indicator, simply search Williams, and you're going to see Williams fractals up here. I left the settings on default at 2, and I changed the style to green and red. But let's get into how the strategy works. The first rule with this strategy is you can only buy when the 20-period EMA is above the 50, and the 50 is also above the 100. The opposite is true for a short position. If the 20-period EMA is below the 50 and the 50 is below the 100, you can only take a short position. To get an entry signal first, you need to see the price pull back into the 20 or the 50-period exponential moving average. Then, you need to see the Williams fractal indicator print an arrow that is aligning with your trend direction. That is going to be your entry signal. Let's see how this looks on the bar. So first, we're waiting for the pullback into the exponential moving averages. We get that, and now we need to see the Williams fractal indicator print an arrow. Now that we have the full setup, we can take a long position here and place our stop loss below the 50-period exponential moving average. If the price goes below the 50-period exponential moving average and then prints a Williams fractal arrow to give you an entry signal for a long down here, then you're going to be using the 100-period exponential moving average for your stop loss placement instead, targeting 1.5 times the risk. There's one very important rule that you need to follow with this strategy. If you see the price close over the 100-period exponential moving average, you cannot take the next entry signal that's given. Now let's check the backtest results for this strategy. I will show you the backtest across all markets, including stocks, forex, and crypto, as well as across all small time frames, including 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. In this backtest, I used this strategy called Fractal Scalping Strategy made by SuperTrade to perform the backtesting. Firstly, go to the settings and in the input tab, disable the inverse entry and set the risk-reward ratio to 1.5. Next, go to the properties tab and set the order size to 35%. Set the margin for both long and short to 100%. In the style tab, only leave these 3 options enabled. If you want to receive signals and execute the strategy in the future, you can enable the long and short signals. However, now we want to backtest, so keep them disabled. Let's begin with the 1-minute time frame and check the results. Just look, the profit line consistently going up and the drops down are so small, which indicates this strategy is low risk and high profit. This makes it an excellent trading strategy. This is just S&P 500 stands for stock. Let's see some examples about crypto. Ethereum USDT and Rune USDT, their profit line is also consistently going up and has a small drop down. It's worth mentioning that when the drop is small, it means you can use leverage to amplify your profit. In this backtest, we only use 1 times leverage. You can use more leverage to execute this strategy. Just make sure the risk is under control. Let's check more examples. Because the example is way too much, I'll quickly go through a couple for the backtest result chart and then show you the whole list. Dogecoin USDT on 1-minute time frame, AAV USDT on 1-minute time frame, TRB USDT on 5 minutes time frame, SUI USDT on 5 minutes time frame, Matic USDT on 15 minutes time frame, Tesla on 15 minutes time frame. But sometimes this strategy might not perform well, such as the 15-minute time frame for XRP USDT and New Zealand dollar United States dollar, where the profit line consistently decreases. This indicates that the entry direction is wrong for this particular market condition and time frame pair. Let me show you how to fix this issue. Go to the Settings tab and enable a function called Inverse Entry. You might wonder why it immediately became profitable. Basically, it will reverse the entry direction, so we actually still can get profit from this market. The only type of market time frame pair you don't want to trade is one where the profit line keeps fluctuating without a clear direction. For example, if you encounter such a scenario, it's better to skip trading in this market. As mentioned earlier, this scalping strategy is primarily designed for small time frames. However, I have observed its excellent performance on larger time frames as well. Let me show you with some examples. Tesla on 1 hour time frame, Apple on 1 hour time frame, Ethereum USDT on 2 hours time frame, Ethereum Bitcoin on 2 hours time frame, Ethereum Bitcoin on 4 hours time frame, AVAX USDT on 4 hours time frame. Because the example is way too much, so I give you the entire list here for you to screenshot, and at the end of the video, I will walk through all the backtest results for you to pause to see. For all the examples above, I just use the strategy itself, haven't added any filter to it yet, and also haven't done any risk-reward optimization to it yet. You can use additional confirmation, like RSI confirmation or MACD confirmation here, to further enhance the strategy. Or you can try different risk-reward ratios to further optimize this strategy, like adjusting the risk-reward ratio here. It definitely will be super powerful. If you want to get more information about this strategy, or grab the bullet note of this strategy, you can check the link in the description. And as mentioned earlier, I will leave a link of the video about going through the whole backtest result list. Thanks for watching. See you next time.